Angel, just wanted to start with that technical foul. Could you kind of walk us through what the explanation was that you got from the referees and just your perspective on it?
Yeah, he said that it was either going to be a tech or a flagrant, and I didn't know how that's determined. And he said it was too late to put it as a flagrant, and I was like, why didn't you let us make that decision? Knowing that I have already 7 technicals, and the next one I would have to sit the next game. So I think we're gonna go back and talk to the league about it. But I mean, he said it was too late, so I don't know. Yeah.
Just one follow up on that. You lead the league in technical fouls called this year. Do you feel like that's fair? And just kind of what is your outlook on that when you kind of approach games?
It is what it is.
We'll go to Alyssa next. Oh, okay. Go to Brian.
Question for either of you. 28 points in the first quarter. Just what did you guys think was working there well for you guys on offense?
Um, you said say it one more time.
28 points scored in the first quarter. I just wanted to get your thoughts on just what was
Yeah.
working well.
I think we did a good job playing inside out. We started off with Mill. She started off really hot early. And I think our defense kind of led to our offense. I mean, shout out to all the guards that guarded Mabry tonight. And being able to hold her from to 0 and 4. I mean 0 and 8 tonight. So shout out to our guards tonight for really like locking in and like being able to play her really hard because they did a really good job on her.
And then I had a follow-up for you, Rachel. Are you second place now all-time franchise leader of three-pointers? Just want to get your thoughts on passing Allie Quigley.
Oh, cool. Sick. Yeah, that's awesome. I love Allie Quigley. I've looked up to her for a long time. She's amazing. So she's gonna be on this trip tomorrow, so I'll definitely mess with her a little bit on that. But it's really cool. I'm blessed.
Rachel, I'll start with you on this one. You've specifically called out before this team trying to find the will to win, and especially over this last stretch of games, the games have been particularly more competitive. And today, of course, this is your biggest win all year. How are you guys able to find that will to win this late in the season, knowing that the playoffs aren't coming? Where does that come from?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like our locker room. Like we really just ride for each other, and we're trying to just find ways to make it happen. Like regardless of what the end of the seasons look like for us, like this is still so important going into next season. And you want to still finish on a high note in its momentum going into next year for this team and obviously free agency. So like we're just trying to have fun with it still. We're still hooping and you can continue to get better no matter what.
Also, you guys scored 20 plus points off of their turnovers. Normally, it's the other way around. What did it feel like to try and, create those stops and also find some offense off of those stops? I know you guys kind of touched on it earlier, but having that transitional style basketball kind of come back here late in the season.
Yeah, it felt really good. I think we only had 1 turnover in the second half, and that's a great start for us. But yeah, it felt really good. Not having to come in the locker room and be upset about turnovers and knowing like how good we can be when we keep the ball in our hands and not turn it over.
That was pretty close to what I was going to ask. But just curious with, when you focus on forcing those turnovers, that was a problem earlier in the year. How much has that been a point of emphasis tonight? I think it was 6 steals in that first half, jumping those passing lanes.
Yeah.
How important is that for kind of who you guys want to be?
Yeah, I think it just gives us a boost of energy. Knowing that we can just easily score and keep the ball in our hands when we set great screens, get open, and just continue to do great things. So I think we're just in a really good place with that right now.
I agree.
Angel, tonight you were all over the place at both ends of the floor, and you really played with a tremendous amount of confidence, it looked like, and a lot of grit, and took two really good three-point attempts along the way as well. What does that say about you and your continued pursuit of wanting to expand your game?
Yeah, just trying to get better and do whatever I can for the team. I haven't taken a lot of threes this year, just because a lot of people haven't really left me that open. So that was like the first 2 threes I've taken probably in like 15 games, just because people aren't really leaving me open and I have the advantage inside. So just trying to continue to do whatever I can to just really help the team and just dial in on that.
Hey, Angel. Are you frustrated with the organization or frustrated in general?
Um, I don't think I'm frustrated. I probably am frustrated myself right now. I think the language is taken out of context. And I really didn't intentionally mean to put down my teammates because they've been through this with me throughout the whole year. They've busted their ass just how I busted my ass. They showed up for me through thick and thin and in the locker room when nobody could see anything. So I would apologize to my teammates, which I already have, about the article and how it was misconstrued, about what was said. And I just have to be better with my language because I know it's not the message, it's the messenger, and understanding what I say can be taken any kind of way. So I just have to really be better and grow from this. Thanks.
Thank you.